Hello everyone, I am back with another video and I have another kit that I want to share with all of you. This is one of my mom's kits, so it'll probably go super quick. So if you see this and you already like it, be sure to go and get it because her kits tend to sell out really fast. I mean, like within minutes. So I just want to put that out there in case any of you are looking at this and thinking, oh my gosh, I have to have this. Yeah, run to dreamsetc.com and get your kit now before they sell out, because her kits do sell out really fast. Okay, so what comes in this kit? My mom's kits are always pretty extravagant and big. So she has this soft cover journal that she did. It's so pretty. And I think there is, I don't know, between 35-40 kits. I'd have to look again and see how many are available, but again, I think the last kit she did 40 something and they sold in 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna say that because everybody sent, well, not everybody, but I have quite a few people sending me messages saying that they're bummed they had it in the cart that we're going to check out and they didn't get one. So I'm just putting that out there right now that these do tend to go really quick. But you can see that she stitched everything. This is on tapestry sort of material, just beautiful. So you'll get a soft cover journal, and then of course you get your papers. So we have some 8.5 by 11 cardstock pieces here. And I do plan on doing a couple journals from this kit. You should have enough to do 2 journals with this kit. And I will be working, you'll see how I plan on working with these with this kit to make 2 different journals. And then a ledger page, lined paper, some of her wonderful vanilla, and it does still smell like vanilla coffee stained papers. You'll get 5 sheets of that. I just love her coffee stained papers. And then some more lined paper. And then you're going to get your 12 by 12 pieces of cardstock. This one happens to be a die cut sheet here. So you can just pop those out and you get all these die cuts. So you get this die cut sheet. And some of these may vary slightly, but I think they're all going to be pretty close to the same. And then you're going to get a specialty paper. It's got the nice stitching on it. And this feels kind of like that Fabri-Tex fabric paper. It's got a real durable sort of texture to it. So you get one of those, and then you'll get your double-sided cardstock here, the 12 by 12. And she just put in a nice mix of papers that you can, you can make a really cool eclectic journal if you wanted. And I'm thinking with this one, well, I'll show you what I plan on doing with this kit. Okay, so you'll get that in the first package. Oops. So lots already. Okay, so you'll get a baggie full of ephemera. So you get these cards. Some vintage cards, some journal cards, the layaway tag, some more cards, guest checks, more journal cards, card with envelope, airmail, some lined note papers, get some of those, some large tags, a time card. And this will be nice with a piece of the trim that's included, so you could put a piece of ribbon there. And I actually have something fun that I'll probably do with this little piece of cardstock or paper here. Alright, so you'll get your ephemera tag journal card pack, and then you'll get some 6 by 6 papers. And you'll get a hardcover book. So this is why I said you could make 2 journals with this kit. So I plan on using one with the hardback cover and then one with the soft cover journal. And then in each kit, she always likes to include a little thank you gift. Okay, so there is the free little gift. It's a nice metal ornament that you'll get. And then you'll get some pearls and rhinestones and some die cuts. These are for my letter diary kit. And you'll get some paper doilies. And here's that piece of trim that I would use on, where was it? Use on this. So this is going to go here. But I have a cool little project that I'm going to do with this. And then some fabric and trims. So there's the little trim embellishment packet there with your doilies and some die cuts. And the little free thank you gift. And then you'll get a botanical plate illustration. And some more specialty paper and 12 by 12 cardstock papers. And I think most of these are Prima papers. So you get quite a few there. Let's see, I think you get 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So you get 10 of those. So you get lots of paper. And you got 5 pieces, I think, from the first packet, so that's 15 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock already, and I haven't even gotten to the last package yet. Okay, so there's that packet. So you get your cardstock, you get a vintage book cover, and some 6x6, and all your journal cards, tags, and fabrics, trims, die cuts, and so forth. So that all comes in that packet. And then in this last packet here, you're going to get some baggies and a music sheet paper, music sheet, more specialty paper. This has all that stitching, and more 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock. So again, as you can see, you're going to get plenty to do a couple journals with all of this. And I'm going to show you, I think the digital kits that I'm going to use with this kit, one will be new. I'm thinking I'm going to do one with the Springfield digital collection that I did. That one was a huge success. Thank you everybody who purchased that digital kit. So yes, I plan on using that with this physical kit. And then I'll be using a new one, and I'm going to give you all a sneak peek just to give you an idea of what that is going to entail. So my phone's going off, and yeah, so if you hear Harry Potter in the background, that is my phone. All right. That's a really pretty sheet. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheets again. So you're getting like 25 sheets of double-sided cardstock, and you'll get, I think in that there was 3 of the specialty papers, and these specialty papers, I believe they retailed originally for around $3-4 a piece, maybe more. So already there, you know, if you just calculate the papers, you're getting, yeah, you're getting a lot for the price. And I will be doing, you know, my little mini journal workshop with the kit like I usually do. And so, yeah, it's a great value. Again, if you're loving this kit, be sure to hop on over to dreamsetc.com and pick up your kit before they're all gone. For all of you who want a kit, I hope you're able to grab one in time. And yeah, I have to show you this again because it's so pretty. Her soft cover journal cover, which will be in every kit. And again, these may vary slightly, but they'll be very similar. They're just beautiful. Okay, so there's the kit. Now, the little sneak peek that I'm going to show you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys this kit. And when the newsletter comes out, you'll be able to see the whole entire digital kit. But what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how to make this project. Well, first, I will be using this stamp. This is one of my latest releases from Carabelle, and I did sell out of the stock that I had in inventory, but I'm going to do another pre-order, so if you're wanting this stamp, be sure to get your pre-order in so you can do the project. So yeah, I will be using this stamp, and I will have a coupon code for this, so you know, look for the newsletter. You can sign up at dreamsetc.com right on the home page. Sign up for it and you'll get the coupon sent to you. I believe I'm releasing the newsletter sometime next week, so you still have time to sign up and get the coupon if you're wanting to grab this stamp. And what we're going to be working on is this. And this is a sneak peek of the digital collection that I'm doing. It's going to be called All About Mom. This is a picture of my mom. She sent me all these pictures of her when she was a little kid, and they were so adorable. And this was just a little sneak peek. The other pictures are just as cute as this one, but I loved this one. I thought it was so cute, and I just thought it was adorable. She's so cute. Isn't she cute? She's just a cutie. Yeah. When I do this journal kit, I'll probably have to keep the journal. This will be one that I'll keep for myself, I think, because it's going to be so sentimental to me. Yeah, I had to use her for my paper dolls. I had to do a collection with her in it. She was just too cute. So, this is a little sneak peek of the new collection that I'll be launching. Again, look for the newsletter. The new collection will be in there. It'll be at a discounted price, so grab it while you can get it at that discounted price. And what we're going to make is we're going to make a file folder trifold here. So I'm going to go through step by step and show you how you can make this. And again, I used this stamp, and I'll just tell you really briefly. I used a legal size file folder and some muslin that I stamped onto, and then I have my mom's pictures that are going to be in the digital collection. I used that as my focal point, along with some trim torn pieces of muslin that I stamped as well, and then just some different trims here and there. So that's what I did when I made this. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's have some fun. I'll show you how to make this trifold, and I will be expanding with, you know, doing more with this project, completing it to where it's an actual trifold journal. So this will just be the first stage of it. All right, let's have some fun. Okay, so what you saw me do is I just took the muslin and I stamped all over it with my Vintage Ads caramel stamp. And now I'm taking a legal size file folder and cutting it in half and then just cutting that tab off. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make my marks where I want to make my score lines. So I'm going to make a mark at 5 1/4 inch, and then my next mark I'm going to go over 5 1/2 inches. And then I'm just going to score where I made those marks so I will have my trifold. And when I was doing this at my mom's house, so I didn't have my scoreboard. But if you don't have a scoreboard, you can use the lines of your cutter and make your score lines as I shown you there, or you could use a scoreboard to do this. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Scotch Create glue stick. This is a wonderful glue stick. My mom is the one who introduced me to it, and it works wonderful for gluing down onto fabric. So I just took and glued that front section there and then just placed it over my fabric and then pressed down to kind of, smooth it all out. And you do want to make sure that you get glue, spread thoroughly and evenly on your file folder when you're doing this, because you don't want any air bubbles or anything like that, which I did get a few because I didn't have enough glue on my file folder. But this is really good. I was really impressed with it, and yes, this will be one of my new staple items along with the Nuvo black ink. These are two products that I've recently started to use, and I absolutely love them. And so now I have my fabric glued down onto the front part of my file folder. And what I'm going to do is just take my shears and trim around the file folder, just cut off some of the excess fabric. And I am going to be using the scraps, so don't throw those away. Those can be used. These are like good scraps. And yeah, I didn't use all of the scraps in this project, but I'm going to save them and use them for something else most definitely. So if you tend to stamp a larger piece of fabric and you find that you're not going to use it all, it's still great to do while you have your stamp out, and then you can always use those extra large pieces for another project at a later time. And now I'm just going to take my glue stick again and fold those edges up onto the intersection of my file folder. Now I'm just going to do the outer section of this trifold. I am going to do another video which shows how to, but for this video, because I didn't want it to get too long, I just thought this would be a great way to at least get you started and be able to use the new digital kit. And if you're getting one of my mom's kits, I will be using that in some of the upcoming videos using the Springfield digital kit. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the second journal yet, but I know that I'm going to start with the Springfield digital kit. So if you want to follow along, you can grab that kit, and yeah, I'll be having those videos coming up shortly. So as you can see, this glue stick, I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, it just glues this fabric onto the file folder so nicely. It's so nice that you don't have to deal with stringy glue or getting glue all over your fingers. I really love this glue, and I'm going to see if I can get it through one of my wholesalers so I can carry it in the shop, because again, this is going to be a staple item that I'm going to be using quite a bit. It just works really good, and yeah, thanks Mom. Thanks for introducing me. So as you can see, I got all of my muslin stamped fabric glued onto my file folder, and now we are ready for the next step. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to add just another layer of stamped fabric, but I wanted to do it in the lighter in a lighter color. So I just went with the white muslin. The first piece of muslin that I stamped on was more of a cream color, and so just to create a layered kind of effect, I thought that I would take strips, as you'll see me do later on, where I'm taking and tearing the white muslin into strips after I stamp it. And then I'm going to create these layers onto the front cover of my trifold. And so I'm just doing the same thing that I did where I'm taking and I'm stamping in different directions. I just wanted to create this kind of news ad, you know, like a vintage newspaper ad sort of material look. And I really like the way that it turned out. I think I'm going to take some more of my muslin and just sit and stamp away. I might try this with some other stamps, just kind of have some fun and create my own stamped fabric, and then I can just have a little stockpile available and ready to go for when I'm working on some projects. So, you know, if you don't have this stamp, you can use other stamps. You could use script stamps. You could use a variety of stamps actually. Okay, and then this is where I'm just taking and cutting strips. And this is so I can use some of the strips and create kind of a frame around my picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and sew that strip down onto the side of the picture. And now I'm just taking one of the little ephemera pieces from that new digital kit, which is From Mom with Love. So I'm taking these little bits of scrap pieces that I had left over and just kind of using those to embellish that little piece of ephemera there. And for this, I'm just gluing it down with my white glue, which works wonderful on fabrics or, you know, thinner trims, laces, and so forth. And I did have some requests for a third lace kit. So one of these pieces that you see me using, this is going to be similar to what I'm going to have in that third lace kit. What I'm thinking I might do is I might do a pre-order so you can all reserve your lace kit, and then I know how much to order, because the last two that I did sold out right away. And the second lace kit I ordered even more and it's still sold out. So just to ensure that I get enough lace on hand, I'm going to do a pre-order status on that third lace kit. And now you can see where I'm just taking those scrap pieces of muslin and creating my layers. And again, this is just a really nice, simple project. And if you're ever wondering how to decorate journal covers and so forth, this hopefully will give you some idea of how you can create some of those covers and just add some of those layers in a really easy, simple sort of way. And now I'm just taking one of my little chalk edgers. You could use distress oxide or whatever you might have on hand, and just kind of distressing some of those fabric edges. And I'm also going to go around my trifold and distress that as well, just to kind of give it more of a finished vintage look. And with this trifold project, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, after this video, I'm going to start on the Springfield journal using one of my mom's new kits and the digital kit, of course. And then I'll probably come back to this project. But again, you know, hopefully this just gives you some ideas on how to decorate journal covers. And if you want to create a trifold and maybe you just want to kind of experiment, this will give you just kind of some ideas, a good place to start until I can get back to the second part of this video and complete the inner sections of this trifold. And I'm just taking and adding those little bits of trim, which you see me do quite often. I'm using every little scrap on a lot of, you know, my covers or to embellish envelopes, whatever it might be. I just really try to add a lot of texture. I try to incorporate the different use of color with the muslin and the white and the cream, as opposed to going in and coloring anything. I just used the one black ink and the two different colors of muslin fabrics. So maybe next time I might take some muslin and do color with it or something. Maybe do different ink colors. I don't know. But it's so much fun stamping on fabric. And here you can just see I'm just, again, adding more layers. Just trying to create some sort of variation. Love all those textures. It just adds so much. Every layer that you add, it just creates more interest and, you know, that eye candy. And again, it's a really easy way to just give your project kind of the wow factor. And so, you know, if you have little bits, pieces of scrap, trims, papers, whatever it might be, this is, again, a great way to take and incorporate things to your covers, to use to embellish tags, whatever project you might be working on. I hope when you see me do these videos, it gives you an idea of how to use all those little bits and pieces of scrap trims, how to add those layers, how to add those different textures to your project. And so I'm just going to add a few more bits and pieces of this kind of lace trim, and then I think I'm going to call it good. I would love to hear all of your thoughts on the latest digital collection and my mom's kit. So be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think. I had to share the pictures of my mom with all of you because I thought that they were just way too cute. She was so adorable. And so I was very inspired to do this latest digital collection called, again, From Mom with Love. I will have all the details of that in the description down below, and I'm also releasing a newsletter that has a coupon code for that digital collection. So if you have not subscribed, you can subscribe going to the homepage of my website, which is dreamsetc.com, and then you can get that coupon code to purchase that kit. And I usually have freebies as well in the newsletter. I get a newsletter out once a month, so you don't get bombarded with too many newsletters from me. I might do 2 a month, but yeah, they're good newsletters. I have coupon codes and freebies. So again, you can subscribe by going to my homepage of dreamsetc.com. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, and you enjoyed the videos, I would love it if you subscribed. I try to get videos added at least once a month. I would love to do more than that. I'm working really hard to be able to do that. The time that it takes for me to come up with the creations and then also design for Caribou and design for Blue Fern, all the design work that I have to do. It doesn't leave me a lot of time to do tons of videos, but the ones that I do, I try to make sure that they're, you know, very informative, hopefully something where you're learning a lot. And I try to do a variety. So you've seen where I've done a little bit of home decor with iron orchid products, and then stamping, utilizing stamps in different ways, card making, journal making. So I try to add quite a variety. Okay, so I'm getting down to just the final bits and pieces here that I'm adding to my trifold, just tucking some of this lace trim underneath, just to create, again, more layers and give it kind of that wow factor. And then I think we will call this done. So I hope you enjoyed the project. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how you like the kit, how you like the project. Just, yeah, leave a comment. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope to catch you back real soon.